So a few days ago, back like I think August 11th, WB Discovery came out and basically said, well, a lot of people are saying that it's the Hollywood Reporter that reported upon this, but realistically, I think that WB Discovery is coming out with these random reports and these random leaks, and they're basically just trying to draw attention to themselves. It's like the oldest fucking trick in the playbook. It's obvious what they're doing. You know, they're trying to get a little bit of feedback for their options that they're what they're doing right now. And it's a smart idea, but it's pretty fucking nuts that they're actually considering a lot of this, because let's be honest, it's totally them. They came out a few days ago and they said, oh, we have some options for the Flash. One, we could have Ezra Miller give an interview explaining their erratic behavior and does limited press. We have two, Ezra Miller plays no part in the film's promotion and the role gets recast. And we have number three, the film gets completely scrapped. Now, I'm going to be breaking these down one by one, but we're going to be doing it in a fun way. We're going to be using the It Chapter 1 3 doors, the not scary at all, the scary, and the very scary. We're going to be putting each of these categories. I think it fits perfectly, in my opinion, if you look at it. We're going to put each of these choices inside of these doors, and we're going to really, really break it down and really see what are the best options for WB Discovery right now. So we're going to start off with the not scary at all right? Let's just start it off right here. I actually did so many takes on this video. I wish I could show the takes that I did, because realistically, I was struggling just a little bit. So I was gonna say the film being scrapped was the safest option, and then I started like to recoil about it. I'm like, maybe that's not the safest option. Maybe the safest option is that Ezra Miller plays no part whatsoever in the film's promotion, and the role actually gets recast. And I'm sorry if I like constantly kind of giggle throughout the video. I'm gonna be completely honest, this entire situation entertains the living shit out of me, and as an audience, like as audiences ourselves, we should just sit back and enjoy this type of fucking disaster as it happens, because this is like a once in a lifetime situation. This is it's amazing. It's gripping. So Ezra Miller plays no part in the film's promotion, and the role gets recast. So basically, let's just say Grant Gustin comes out of fucking nowhere, and he's getting CGI on Ezra Miller's face. That would be kind of jarring. And while I don't know how audiences would necessarily react, right? If a good enough actor is done, and if the movie is done correctly, you know, honestly, all they would have to do is recast Barry Allen and keep whatever second Barry Allen, the Ezra Miller one, in the movie. And then, you know, you have that situation where now you could only just change one face instead of two faces. This makes it less expensive as a filmmaker. And, you know, I don't know how much I really like that option, but for WB Discovery, it is the safest option. It's legitimately the best thing that they can do for this movie, in my opinion. Like, they're not gonna, they'll be losing a lot of money, right? They'll probably like throw another additional $200 million into the fucking movie if they're gonna recast. But they're probably not going to recast. So this is like all oddball too, because I gotta kind of throw myself back into this. They were doing additional filming with Ezra Miller in the summer while these allegations were going. Allegations, what I would like to call them, you know, a pattern of behavior from Ezra Miller. This was all going on, and WB still, I don't even think it was WB Discovery. I could be completely wrong. Somebody has to correct me. But WB worked with Ezra Miller while all this shit was happening. So recasting, I think, is out of the fucking picture. But if they wanted to, that's definitely the safest option, is to digitally fucking put Ryan Gosling's face on Barry Allen and make him the star of the movie, and then have Ezra Miller be the villain. Or maybe just do that whole thing where you're putting Ryan Gosling's face on both of them. And this has been the DCEU Flash all along. Either way, recasting and just throwing Ezra aside would be very jarring, in my opinion. And I think that would be incredibly funny to see, like, what they would do with the next actor. Now let's go on to the scary part. I think I kind of already spoiled it on purpose and on accident. But like I didn't really think about it hard enough in my last fucking take when I was really doing it the first time, is that the film gets completely scrapped and they just waste all of that money that they just fucking spent into that movie. All of it. All of the effort completely fucking gone. And I think, like, for me, at first, why I thought it was the safest option is because, well, right now, it doesn't seem really tasteful to throw this movie out there like with Ezra Miller and what he's doing, because the rumor is that this Flash, that guy right there, that's an evil Flash. So what they're going to be doing is pitting a good Ezra Miller against a bad Ezra Miller. And, well, considering what we've been seeing, do we really think that that's tasteful? Probably not. And why I think this is scary is because the backlash that they would get from this. Holy shit. Even I would be mad. Because the setup that they have here with Ezra Miller against the evil Ezra Miller, the Flash versus the evil Flash with Ezra Miller's fate, like that going on, it's like art emulating fucking reality before we even knew what was happening. Because like Ezra Miller is like battling himself to stop being in the fucking headlines for 1 week. Dear Lord, please. Like, I just don't know how audiences would react to that type of thing. I think it would be like incredibly entertaining and like shockingly similar to like the behavior we've been seeing if like that other Flash is completely evil. I would love that shit so much. But yeah, the scariest reason why is because they'll lose so much fucking money. They'll get so much backlash from the fans. I think a lot of people would like see that as like very disrespectful to Michael Keaton too, because he already had a fucking Batman film or Batgirl film canceled with him in it. No matter how long he was in it, he's probably in it for like 5 seconds, right? Okay, but I mean, I feel like he still deserved to have his performance shown. But at least he has the Flash, right? Not if they completely scrap it. Like, that would be fucked up if he has 2 of the films that he came back to be Batman for just... He probably wouldn't give a fuck because he doesn't watch this shit. But, like, honestly, I still feel like that would be very, very fucked up to do. To people that were actually anticipating this. Also to Ben Affleck, too. You know, because he's going to be in this movie. So I think that would be kind of fucked up. Also to the fucking actress that plays Supergirl, too. Because apparently they're already fucking her and not giving her solo film. So, scrapping the movie, I feel like is a scary option for WB. They'll get a lot of fucking hate. The scariest fucking option here. Holy shit. The very scary option here is Ezra Miller gives an interview explaining their erratic behavior and does limited press. Whew, oh my god. Holy shit, dude. The tension in the room, I already feel it. That would be absolutely fucking terrifying. It's like this tweet from Beware Batman. This is fucking perfect. It's literally like Joker in the Murphy scene. It's like perfect. I don't even know, like, because during like the red carpet shit, if he's like relapsing, right? Because it seems like he has a bit of an alcohol problem. I'm not gonna like assume and like allege that he does, but like most of the incidences have been at bars and have been because of alcohol. So if that gets like controlled, right? And he explains all that, that's good, right? He still has the 12-year-old allegations that he's been grooming this girl, but even after that, even if he passes that test in proving that that was probably just a fluke and Ezra is innocent, like a lot of that stigma is still there. So I don't even know if giving an interview, like a full-on like 60-minute interview with Ezra Miller would be the smartest option, but it would certainly be fucking entertaining as shit. And I think that that would be one of the better entertaining things for us to see as an audience. I personally would want to see this out of any of the options. Ezra Miller going on TV and explaining what's happening. All right? Even the weather understands what the option means to reality. Because if Ezra Miller gets on camera and explains this shit, holy fuck. I can't imagine it. You know, it's like almost really hard to imagine seeing Ezra Miller get on camera and explain all of this. Every headline. Like, I just can't, I can't imagine it. But it would be certainly a scary option if it were to happen. Just seeing him on TV going at it with the interviewer. Oof. Personally, I can't wait to see this movie now. You know, I think that WB Discovery definitely, again, harking back to my point earlier, to the very beginning, I think they put this shit out here on purpose just to kind of give feeders out to what we would think as audiences. I personally think that, you know, it makes a lot of sense that they would most likely do the number one option, where they would have Ezra come out and explain his behavior, kind of like make a comeback in a way, well, like RDJ. Like, I can see, I guess, in many ways, Ezra Miller coming back in a few years, like Robert Downey Jr. did. He was like in jail for a bunch of crazy shit, and he had like the best comeback story ever. So, you know, I don't think Ezra Miller is past the point of irredeemable actions, in my opinion. You know, a lot of people are probably gonna say yeah, but if he could prove that a lot of that is a fluke, then most likely he could come back. But I just, it's incredibly hard to see, especially with Ezra. So we're gonna see what happens. I want to know what your guys' opinions are in the comments below. What do you guys think is going to happen, and what do you think is the best option that they can do for the Flash? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more videos in the future, and I'll see you guys in my next one.